Hello and welcome to Everybody Dice Plays Dwarven Beerfest. I'm Steve.
I'm Ian.
And we're joined by Andy.
Hello.
Friend of the show. So, Dwarven Beerfest at the time of recording has just hit Kickstarter, and we decided we'll do a little playthrough of it, just a little let's play. We won't really explain too many of the rules, though I will give a quick overview of what the game is about. What we'll be doing is we'll be drawing cards off of this draw deck here, and then we'll be putting them into our drinks tray, then trying to quaff them, and then hopefully when we're drunk and we sober up, we then move them into a score pile on the other side. That's the general idea of the game. It's a really simple kind of push your luck kind of game. Dice rolls are used to determine whether you're going to be able to successfully drink your cards or not, or drink your drinks on cards. And that's basically it. We also have little action cards that we're going to be able to play. We've also all got our own character, which has a sober side and a drunk side. We will introduce our characters right now. So, I have Dr. Sixtoes, who, well, I believe he is part of the story behind this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's one of the crew members that we're being told at UK Games Expo, or one of the people that helped make it.
Yeah, okay. So, that is my character. Ian.
My character is called Halvor Halvorsen. He likes ginger beard. It's a play on words. Ginger beer.
I have Merrill McHammer, and that's his drunk face. Very fetching. Miner's Mate is his ale of choice.
Okay, so at this point, what we're going to do is just jump straight into the game. So we're going to have a first player. Who wants to be the first player?
I won the last game.
So, okay.
As such, I demand it as my right.
Okay, well, I will happily give you your right
Thank you.
of holding the dice and being the first player. So what's going to happen is, first of all, Ian is going to choose whether to either take it easy or go berserk. If you decide to go berserk, you have to stay berserk throughout the entire round. So,
3 guesses on what I'm about to do. I'm going berserk. Cool, so I've got a Miner's Mate and a Gnome Wineberry Wine.
okay. So what we'll just explain about the cards here is if your favourite comes up, you get to roll a better dice. Otherwise, you've got certain things like on the... Okay, Ian's getting started early. On the Gnome Wineberry, or Gnome Winberry Wine? Gnome Winberry Wine. There's a little symbol in the top left to show what type of spirit it is. If you get a red, a green and a yellow in one turn, that's worth an extra point at the end of the game. Like I said, our goal is to try and get as many drinks as possible into our renown pile, which move off the quaffing part. So, okay. Now play moves on to Andy.
I'm going ham.
You're going ham?
Yeah. Oh.
So there we go.
Yeah, there's my cards, and I have a chaser. So, because it's my last drink, I gain -2 to my drink score.
Basically, it makes it cheaper to bank those drinks at the end of his renown. It means he needs 2 less dice, so long as it's at the end. So if he chooses to get more drinks, he won't get that buff.
Yes, okay. And seeing as everyone else has gone berserk, I have to keep up. So I am also going to draw 2 cards. And unfortunately, my chaser has come at the beginning of the drink. And I've also drawn Ian's favourite drink at the same time. So, now it all goes around again. We won't keep doing with the camera there. It's more for your benefit more than anything else.
I'm going to keep going.
You're going to keep going?
I'm going to keep going.
So you have to draw 2. Because you've started going berserk, you have to stay going berserk.
So I've got the chaser, but it's not at the end.
Okay.
And there's a symbol on my card suggesting that I'm going to be drunk regardless of how this ends.
I'm already there as well, so...
I'm going to go berserk again.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, this is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna, before committing to that, I'm gonna look at what's on top. So I'm playing an action card here. And what that is going to do is allow me to look at the top 3 cards of the drink deck and place them back in any order. You can see at the top of the card, it kind of has a few symbols. They let you know at what phase during the game you're going to be able to play it in. So the first one on the left, which is highlighted here, is during the ordering phase. The next one is pre-drinks. The other one is I suppose, post-quaffing, and then the last one is done during the scoring phase. So, I get to look at the top 3 cards.
We are drinking real beer as we play Dwarven Beerfest as well.
It only makes sense. And there we go. I'm not going to take any cards.
Okay.
So I think we...
Well, that's all.
So at this point, we roll the dice, unless anyone's got any extra cards to play, which I think I might.
So,
Yeah, I'm going to play a +2 to my drink roll.
So what you'll see on the character cards is right here, seeing as we've all gone berserk, we're going to be rolling the dice. Well, we're going to be taking the value of the dice on this side, unless we've got cards which actually affect it otherwise. Otherwise, if we'd taken one card at a time, we'd be using these dice and trying to pass.
I'm going to play the card Not Finished Yet, which allows me to re-roll one of the dice that I am using.
I think you roll that. Don't you do that after the roll? I
Yes,
believe.
you're right, I do. So I'm going to roll first.
So
Easy pass
I
for
have
me.
got an easy pass.
You know what? I passed as well. Somehow. Just.
So things don't look good for me. I
now
was
very drunk.
I was too much of a wimp. So I draw 2 action cards because on some of the cards they allow you to actually draw action cards as well,
I have an action card.
as long as you successfully quaff it. So now we're all drunk. At this point, our only option is to take 1 card a go, and it's a choice of whether we carry on drinking or try to sober up.
Okay, I'm going to try and sober up. Oh, and it's my favourite, Miner's Mate. Woo.
I think I am going to keep drinking.
Ooh. So Andy will get a buff at the end of the game for drinking his favourite drink, should he successfully drink it. I'm going to sober up.
Okay.
Or try.
So you guys would stop because you're
Yeah.
trying to sober up. The rules are a little unclear as to whether you can carry on drinking when you're trying to sober up. We couldn't actually find any clarification to it, but it kind of makes thematical sense that if you're trying to sober up, you wouldn't continue drinking. So I think at the moment the only person who can continue drinking is me. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna carry on.
Something of a house rule, isn't it? Because we're
It
not
is.
certain from the rules.
Yeah.
Brought in human ale.
Yeah, means I get to roll the big boy yellow dice because on some cards you're going to have a yellow symbol there, which means you are rolling basically the best possible yellow dice. You do roll the yellow dice as well if what you're trying to chug is your favourite drink as well. So, at this point, do I want to carry on? No, I'll stop. I will stop there.
Cool.
Okay, so Andy, you are
Yeah,
rolling
ready
dice,
to
I believe. Does anyone want to do a pre-drinks?
Now's the time.
I'm
Now's the
pretty
time.
good.
Do you know what? I think I'll play Bow Before Me, which is the D8 is always a 5 for me.
Nice.
It was a 5
It's a
anyway.
five anyway.
So
Yeah,
I
passed.
need at least a 2 on that one, which it is way past. So yeah,
Yes, I've
that's
also
all
passed.
fine.
No, I'm
So I get 2 more. I stay drunk because I wasn't trying to sober up. I get 2 action cards because the cards that went into my quaff pile.
My quaff pile goes into my renown because I successfully sobered up after being drunk, other than the card that I took this round, which goes into my quaff pile for next time.
Okay,
And it's the next round.
so I believe I'm rolling now.
You are rolling.
Okay, so I am going to attempt to sober up. So there we are.
Cool. I'm going to go full beast mode. Ooh. It's very wine heavy.
It's good for your wine sets though. All you
Yeah.
need is a yellow now. If you've already got one in that pile, that's extra points at the end.
I do.
What's on top? Let's see what's on top of the drinks pile here.
Oh, I didn't draw that from the end of my set.
Okay. I'm going crazy.
Yes. Lovely.
Ooh. I've already stopped, so like I say, I've stopped.
Yeah. Well, you're drinking in real life. Whether I could do any stuff. No, I'm not going to do any stuff. I'm just going to keep drinking. Ooh, it's a very wine-heavy round for me.
Yeah. Oof.
I feel like I'm falling behind here.
Will
I'm gonna have to go hard.
whiskey.
I'm gonna have to go real hard
Me
soon.
and Andy are getting absolutely rinsed.
Okay.
Cool. Is it? I'm done.
I'm out as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm leaving that.
Does anyone have any pre-drinks cards they want to play?
No.
Yes, I do. I'm going to play 2 chickens, which allows me to add 2 to my drink roll.
So you're getting +4. Did you say you're playing? Oh right. Oh okay. I see.
No, no.
You didn't mean two. Two chicken cards. 1 2 chicken cards.
1 2 chicken
Go.
cards.
Okay. Okay.
So
I'm fine.
I am also fine.
Not finished yet. Reroll one of the dice you were using.
Oh, so that might change my score.
It only changes it for the one person,
Ah.
I believe. Because it's
Well,
only if it goes higher.
Oh, what a pass!
That's a pretty big success, mate.
That's a huge success.
That is okay.
And I'm very drunk.
Back to Ian.
Cool.
Do I get any?
So I'm drunk now because I went hard last time,
I have sobered up.
and I am going to try and sober up this round. And I have drawn a restless spirit. So
So
this
you're going to stay drunk.
is
so-
a spirit that keeps me drunk, sadly. So next round, despite me wanting to sober up, I'm going to stay drunk.
Unless you find some way to move that to your flask or something.
Yes.
Which is something you have at the bottom of your character card. So you want to just show at the bottom of your character card there. You have a flask where if you draw a drink into there, you get to save it for another round. And at the end, as long as the dice would allow it, you can then move that drink back into your tray and attempt to quaff it.
So hopefully I've got something in my set of cards here that allows me to do that. But I guess we'll find out in a minute. Because I've not read them yet.
Okay. So, Andy.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to sober up.
I am going berserk. Now that I am once again sober. Okay. I believe I'm the only one that can keep taking cards, so...
But I can still play...
No, you can't.
Ah, okay.
No, you can't play action cards once you've decided to stop. So,
Cool.
I shall draw another 2. Ooh, okay. And
None of us have totally bumped our drinks yet.
you haven't. This could be the first. Do I? No, I'm stopping. I'm stopping.
Stopping there.
Yeah.
The act of a coward.
And 2 shandies.
2 shandies.
Stopping after 2 shandies, that's like me in real life.
Okay. Anyone want to do pre-drinks? I certainly do.
What can I do with my
I'm
drink?
going to add +2 to the roll. I'm going to also use 1 2 chickens.
1 2 chickens. 12 chickens.
Well, I mean, if you want,
Okay.
that would be a hefty bonus to me. As far as I know, it's just +2.
No, there is nothing that I really want to use at the minute, so I'm going to leave it.
Okay, I believe you're rolling.
Cool. So
Ooh, yeah, that's an easy pass.
I've also
I have
passed.
8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So all of my wine
I-
going into my renown pile.
So I needed 9. I have got a total of 8 on there, but I have my chickens,
Yes.
which have saved me. Saved by a chicken.
It's the best kind of saving.
Yes.
Cool. I sober up.
I have turned drunk.
You are hammered, mate.
I sure am.
Right, and now it's time for Andy Roo.
As a sober man, or
Soberman.
dwarf, I will take 2.
A dwarf.
Oh, you're getting drunk next round. Will of the whiskey.
Right.
Sure am.
I'm going to play this card, which allows me to move 2 cards from my quaff pile to my renown pile.
Ooh.
So I'm going to move those 2 over there. And then I'm going to go steady rather than trying to sober.
Ooh.
That's probably a good thing.
Oof.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm not trying to sober up, is the thing.
Yeah, so you've drawn a
If
card
I-
that would have kept you drunk, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, it does.
Well, because if you tried to sober up and you'd drawn that card,
I would have been drunk again anyway.
Yeah.
So
I'm going
I have
to
stumbled into good fortune.
go hard. Shandy, that is my sort of go hard.
I'm
You piecing out.
I'm oot.
You're oot. I'm going to take another.
Ooh. Uvaldi. I'm going to take a couple more. Ooh, short and stout. Oh, it's last orders. So,
Okay.
Ah.
oh, over all the cans from our drinking fest.
Drunken mayhem.
Basically, when the last order card's drawn, so it's after 32 cards? Is it 12 cards per player, isn't
It's
it?
12 cards per player, yes. 36.
After that point, it stops. So this is the last round. Everything you quaff in this round is automatically added to your renown pile, if I'm right.
Yes.
So, on that note, let's not beans it.
Okay.
There's going to be beans everywhere, all over the table.
The player has beans all over his lovely shirt. I am... God, I really feel like I've got to catch up.
You do. You are really behind.
I am really behind. I'm going to take one more.
There's going to
Ooh.
be beans everywhere. You've been
Oh,
beans
that is... Yeah,
beansed
I
it.
have beansed it. Okay. Yep, I'm going to stop. Okay. So, I think what I'm going to do, because I do not think I'm going to make this roll, I'm going to play my order is wrong. So I
Oh.
discard 1, so I'm going to discard one of my heavier cards to draw a new one. Isn't quite as heavy, but it's still quite...
thick.
Not how I'd describe it here, but
Gonna have to yeet it back.
yeet it back. Okay.
So down with the kids.
Yeah, I know. I try.
Cool. So, whose turn is it to roll?
It doesn't matter. Round's over.
I
Oh,
believe,
right, yeah.
Is it me?
Yeah.
I shall roll then.
And that's
I'm going to
a
play
very good pass. However,
nothing at the moment, I think.
it goes all in.
I have beans there.
12.
I have lost.
No, I think I'm good.
All of those.
All passed.
All of those have been
You boys
discarded.
have beansed it.
Oh dear.
Well, one boy's beansed it.
One boy
has
has
been.
very much beansed it. So at this point, we score up our cards. So what's going to happen is every single card is going to have a little yellow flag in the corner, unless it's if this works properly.
It was not working, which is why I put it down.
So
Sadly.
in the top right-hand corner of every card, there's a little trumpet in a flag. They count as 1 point towards your end score. The other thing that you have to consider is if you have any wine tokens in the left-hand side. If you have a complete set of green, red, and yellow, then that scores 1 extra point.
And
So,
the burp.
the burp I will get to.
Burp's the most important bit, personally.
So, I have a very, very pathetic 6 points so far.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You have no sets.
I have no sets and I've got none of my favourite drink, so 13 is my score.
I have 6 points.
6?
This was a pathetic round for me.
How
However,
big is your burp?
the burp,
Oh, have you got the same score as me?
I don't know.
the burp is 5 for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a 7
I got a
burp.
14 burp.
Ooh!
So 6 additional points to you. How many have you got? 20, I believe.
Yeah.
That is a monstrous
That
score.
is the biggest score we've had
20
so far.
points right here.
Yep. How many
Wow.
did you have?
Nowhere near 20. I can't remember.
I have a
20.
measly 6. The worst score we
Oh,
have seen.
he got more
All
points
day.
than that from just burping at the end.
Yeah. Well, no, he got as many.
Okay, yeah.
But anyway, that's basically Dwarven Beerfest. It's a really, really quick game. It plays very, very smoothly, I find. It's easy. Before you know it, you're on your turn again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice and quick, it's nice and easy, it's nice to set up, it's simple, it's fun. It's one of my... I think it's my favourite Push Your Luck game. And
Yeah.
it's my favourite game in the UK Games Expo. And I'm looking forward to its proper release.
Okay, so if you like the look of this game, you think it would be a bit of fun, it is currently on Kickstarter at the time of recording. I believe it's probably at this point got about 10 days left on it, I think.
Yeah.
They're doing really well with it. They just
they're
need to
really
be
close.
Yeah, they just need to be pushed over the line. So by all means, if you've enjoyed this video, then visit their Kickstarter. Like I said, link in the description and you can back it on there. So, say goodbye everyone.
Goodbye everyone.
Bye.